Hey everybody, we've been having quite a bit of conversation lately about Mills Park Drive and what to do with the pillars. Specifically, the eastern pillar is the location where the murder occurred on January 1st, 2011. And if you haven't seen this one, let me show it to you real quick. As you can see, it's very large, and then in the back of the pillar there's this huge cove area that a lot of residents didn't even know was there, but there's been activity taking place back there, graffiti and loitering, homeless sleeping, people hanging out that shouldn't be there, and obviously violence and also drug use. And so it's a real safety issue for the community because there's this area where people can pretty much do what they want without being detected. And so we're definitely concerned, but also it's important to note that this one pillar is actually privately owned. It's not owned by the city, it's not owned by the county, but it's rather owned by a construction company. And we've been talking to them, they've been very cooperative, and they told us that we can actually, that they can knock down the pillar. But the thing that needs to happen is there needs to be community buy-in. And so we'll get to our approach in just a sec with what we'd like to submit to the community. But one other thing is that the land directly behind the pillar is actually owned by Sacramento County. And so basically there's nothing we can do with the land in the back. And so we think that the most viable option to protect residents is to knock this one pillar down. So a committee is formed based out of our community forum that we had on February 1st. And we have really a two-phase approach that we would like to submit to the whole White Rock area for a vote. Vote yes or vote no. And phase one of what we'd like to submit is that we knock down this pillar as soon as possible. We need to get results. We need to make sure that this area that has a huge level of foot traffic, that residents are protected, that residents are safe. Bottom line, we've just got to do that. Secondly, phase two, though, we want to beautify the area. Now, it's not going to be possible to rebuild upon this, upon where the pillar was at. The current owner is not interested. The city's not interested in taking ownership of this lot, and so it's going to be vacant. But we want to put fresh paint on the wall. We would like to plant some shrubs. We would like to beautify the area as much as possible, and we definitely welcome some ideas in that regard. But secondly, across the street is another pillar, an identical pillar. The Carriage House Apartments actually owns this one on the western side of the street, and we would like to open up conversation and continue to discuss ways that we can beautify that pillar. That could serve as the main entrance to the neighborhood. And so there's a lot of creativity that can happen there. There's a lot of collaboration among residents, a lot of ideas that will need to come forth, and a lot of legwork. So if you're available over these next couple weeks, please let us know. We're looking really for an army of volunteers to pass out flyers, and to those who feel comfortable to knock on doors and to get votes. And other people to help out in other various ways. But this is really a community issue that's only going to be solved if we as residents get together to do something about it. Okay? It's not going to go away. If we do not knock down this tower, then that safety issue is going to be there until the tower falls eventually. And so it's an opportune time. There's a lot of good stuff happening in the White Rock area. Our park's being renovated, and the imagination and creativity and relationships among residents are beginning to be stirred. And I say, out of this tragedy, let's pave the way forward, and let's see some good things happen. Let's see our neighborhood come together, and let's see communication be fostered. So please look at our website at whiterockneighborhood.com for more details for how to get involved. We'll have a vote in person with a flyer, or you can vote online on our website. And lastly, we'll have a community forum at some day in March, and we'll announce that soon, where residents can come, and then we can have further discussion. So thanks so much. Look forward to being in touch, and look forward to making a difference together.